As the 7th Hongqiao International Economic Forum unfolds within the China International Import Expo, it's clear that the Global South is stepping forward, taking charge of its development narrative. Now, speaking at a sub-forum called Sustainable Development of the Global South in China and Africa Cooperation, UN Trade and Development, or UNCTAD's Deputy Secretary General, Pedro Manuel Moreno, said that the Global South not only requires a stronger voice on the world stage, but also a new strategy to boost growth amidst a slowing global economy and geopolitical shifts. Moreno warned that global growth is settling into what he calls a low normal, with UNCTAD's latest trade and development report projecting the world economy to expand by only 2.7% this year and 2025. Now, this slowdown is hitting developing economies especially hard. After experiencing robust growth of 6.6% between 2003 and 2013, they averaged just 4.1% over the past decade. Now, let's start with a point too often missed. When the Global South thrives, the whole world stands to benefit, including the Global North. A dynamic and resilient Global South fuels trade, provides access to new and dynamic markets, powers innovation, and underpins global stability. South-South partnerships, in particular, enable developing countries to chart growth pathways that are responsive to their unique economic, cultural, and social contexts. Now, China has been consistent in its sustained commitment to fostering stronger South-South cooperation. Through infrastructure investments, technology transfer, and capacity building, China has repeatedly stated that its approach respects the agency of developing nations. Now, in recent years, China has ramped up support for infrastructure and technology projects throughout Africa, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, strengthening connectivity, powering local industries, and enabling these regions to capture new value in sectors like critical minerals and renewable energy. Support for the Global South is evident at this year's 7th CIIE. For instance, the expo is offering free exhibition booths to companies from 37 least developed countries and expanding the dedicated African product zone. Now, this is part of China's commitment to broadening its unilateral market access for the least developed nations and its aims to foster more inclusive global development. Today, South-South cooperation is not just beneficial, it is essential. Slower global growth and rising geopolitical tensions are stifling potential for developing economies at a critical time. By prioritizing economic resilience, equitable tax cooperation, and a fairer energy transition, as UNCTAD suggests, the Global South can reimagine a future that reduces vulnerability to external shocks and empowers local economies. Now, UNCTAD noted at the CIIE that the Global South has made significant strides over the past 60 years. By 2023, it represented 42% of global GDP, 44% of global merchandise exports, and received 65% of foreign direct investment flows. A strong Global South doesn't just enhance prosperity in one region, it's a bedrock of global stability and shared progress.